Cricket! Ready! Flare! Flare! Ready, ready! Ready! And on! Set! Ready! Go! Come on, set! On! Moves! Reset! Cobra! Ready! Slap! Ah! Dead! Hut! Dead! Easy! Hut! Let's go! Dead! Igloo! Igloo! Ready, ready! Down! Acorn! Tuna! Tuna! Ready, go! 29 Philly! 2-9 Philly! Ready! Here we go!
Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title. title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the SMU Mustangs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here comes a handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there. Give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Again, coming out of the RPO, and it's complete. The defense grabs it after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Try to keep the opening drive going here. It's third down and 2. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The Cardinals will line up on 1st and 10. Sticking with the running game. They've got him down out near the 40.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it second and medium. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short game.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
That run sets up a critical third down play. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard. And it'll be fourth down. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. A running play called on fourth down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Up front, line up. It's first down. territory and got stopped. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Get set, get set.
Back's got it again. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. They're trying to run it with the option. Brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
Here's a great example of back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Quarterback's got it on the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
On the double.
Important second down play coming up.
Clear, clear.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? Inside the 20. Look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, how about the defense here? Sitting back in cover 2, taking away anything deep downfield. It puts pressure on the underneath coverage. The linebackers have to have some awareness. This linebacker did a nice job of being able to step up and make that interception.
What an opportunity here for quick points. First and goal from the 3. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU. Keeping the team on now for the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now. Set to move this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. They're going to run it. Fighting them off. And it's out of bounds after a decent game.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. He also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Short connection with a tight end here. And he shoved out of bounds, but the defense is short of the first down marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the first down.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle is finally made, but it's down at the 28-yard line. And the Cardinals looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Using his legs on the scramble.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. And that's a solid gain for the defense, able to bring him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The Cardinals trying to cash in here in the red zone. Quarterback keeps the football. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
And the Cardinals line up with a 1st and goal. Back in motion now. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. It gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. Conference championship pressure, they just grind their way. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the SMU offense is back on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. They're going to run it here. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. Gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. They'll hand it off. He picks up the first down before they get to the ground. A running play moves the offense first set of downs. Handoff heading left. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is finally made, but not before a big gain. They'll spot him at the 24. And the Mustangs line up on 1st and 10 now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Oh, a reverse. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage to lose 7 yards.
The backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the comeback, the counter, or a reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. They were able to stop that reverse in its track.
Second down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone.
A mistake by the quarterback, putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. When you sit back in cover 3, the center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go and find the football and come down with it for an interception.
They'll run the option. Ball is free in the backfield. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way out here in the booth. So it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could be able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Well, you're inside the red zone, which means you can't come away with anything less than 3 points. But you know this offense is thinking about a touchdown. They're trying to get to that end zone and go with the toss play. The big boys up front being mobile, moving around, and the running back trying to get behind them to find yards. That's exactly what he did there.
And the tailbacks got it again. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in for an excellent run.
The defense better start adjusting and realize guys, and the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
The Mustangs looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal.
Bring it. Under.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Makes his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. There's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Well, it's been entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Looking for the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock.
Slide 22.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Running for the tackle. They tried to use the stiff arm there. Defense arousing quickly. And the Mustangs closer to the line to run the hurry up. And the runner takes off to his right. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. The call is on 1st and 10. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. They talk strategy here.
On the double.
First down here for this offense. Quick pass with catches made. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ponies. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hope the defense can get a quick stop. And he fields it inside the 15. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in the conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. It's going to be a game-changing opportunity for them.
And the PAT is good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
In blue. In blue.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. There's a screen pass to the running back. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Sets up, looking for an open man. They're looking to set up a screen pass here. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
That's a great feeling when the quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline, waiting for your turn to get another chance.
The Mustangs begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Green 25.
It's a run to the left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. He's found some room at the 45. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. The Middle's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Will kick this away to get the second half going. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The Mustangs offense back on the field. some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Moves the ball out across the 30. It's good for a first down.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
There's a 1st and 10 play.
Easy.
Keeping it on the ground here. Going into the secondary. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half. It's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Ball handed off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
Second down after that previous play.
Get set. Lion.
The shotgun running play call. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Okay.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
Pound 55 weak.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Grab it.
Here's the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And the Mustangs starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games.
Double right.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, SMU. championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing. And here he is, the big stage of the championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. They stopped him at the 42, but that's a good job by the return team.
Will take over 1st and 10.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He hands it off from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just run it downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide. It can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Lofted it in there, but it falls incomplete.
But these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Launching it downfield. And the pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's 4th down, you've got a good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
First down play call coming up. How impressive will it be? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Able to fight for a decent gain here on that running play. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here's that defense shifting again. Hands off to the fullback. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Crucial 3rd down play right here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
The Mustangs will look to convert here on 4th down.
In blue. In blue. Lasso. Lasso. Go.
It's a quick round. 0-0. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Mustangs. Still no answer for this offense.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in his football game.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. After a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
Ready.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end, and got stopped. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Breaking tackles.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up the 1st down here on this next play.
On the ready.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Set. Hut. Ready.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Makes a quick catch. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the 4th quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Got it.
And the Cardinals lining up here on 1st and 10.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost and forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Easy.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Couldn't quite get in, tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. The Cardinals will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Ready, go. Face it.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Check. Check.
Trying for the touchdown on the right side. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal.
Let's go. 6-9-1. Gators score.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. And he'll be brought down. Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, you're going for the touchdown. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He'll try a pass here. And it's broken up there. Great play, a 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter, a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, start that clock, and you seal victory.
at the line. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Well, now it's a nightmare for any offense. 3rd and long from their own 1. They've got to get a few yards to give the punters some room here. Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Mustangs will have to kick this away. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure, they've been physical at the line of scrimmage, good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Ready up.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
42, Spider.
Offense looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Louisville.
Man, I love this because I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Now here comes the point after attempt. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Sopper with a strong tackle there.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
And the defense calls time here with 23 seconds left.
Got it.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turns around and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, the way they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Oh, they've got him for a sack. Trying to pad the lead here on the final play. The defense had other ideas. Now was always a special year and a moment these players will never forget and can call themselves champions of the